Hello all, today I'll be doing something a tad different from my usual building and business. Today we're going to be playing Block Hunt on the Hive. As you can see their website at the top if you wish to play here. It's a real fun server, and today we'll be playing Block Hunt, a mini game where you get to hide as random blocks. Hopefully we shall win. That would be great. Okay, and we're off. I've chosen a leaf block as I've got a great hiding spot for a leaf block. People don't really find me in the position. Right here. See this? For some reason, even though it always looks like this, people stupidly do not notice this spot is now filled with a leaf. To everybody else, I'm going to look like a leaf block here. There's 24 people on the map, and when the timer goes out, one of them is going to be named the Seeker, and the Seeker's got to come and find us. Every time he finds someone, he gets points, and when he kills somebody, when he finds them, that person becomes a Seeker as well. If you manage to survive the round as a hider, then you manage to get points as well. It's not easy to do so, and it's usually pretty hard to win either way, though generally it seems to be easier just to survive the hiding than to try and win on the Seeker's team, because trying to find all 24 people usually is near impossible. I, for example, am a leaf block here, which is really unsuspected, and as you can see, there's, well, leaves everywhere. There's actually other blocks that are even worse, though. Take, for example, wood. I mean, just one little hole in the ground here, and you become perfectly camouflaged with it. There'd be very little anybody could do to find you other than just keep whacking everywhere along the floor. Seekers only have around 5 minutes to find people, so it can be rather challenging for them at times. For example, I find it highly likely they're going to find me. Now I've been provided with the knockback wooden sword. After about a minute and a half, all hiders are provided with a knockback wooden sword, so that if a Seeker tries to attack us with their diamond sword, we obviously can't win the fight all by ourselves, but the knockback can knock the Seeker backwards so we can try and make a run for it. Though that usually doesn't work, but sometimes it does. I've actually sometimes, though, seen the multiple numbers of hiders gang up on a Seeker, and that gets kind of sticky for the Seeker, needless to say. Anyway, I won't pretend to be an expert at this. I've only been playing this off and on, maybe an hour here and there over the past week. Decided I'd try out a mini-game, maybe. But out of all the mini-games, this one seemed the most exciting. I saw Dan from the Diamond Minecart do a video on hide-and-seek recently, and I thought I would try it out. Once again, this is the Hive, which is where he played it on. Obviously, my chances of finding him, though, on here is pretty slim, but it doesn't matter much. The fun is in playing the game. So the question is, with 2.5 minutes left, are they going to find us? Seems all the Seekers, as I said they would, are having a horrible time noticing that I'm out of place here. Even though this block here, this piece of wood, never has any leaves on top of it. Never. See that? That idiot just brushed right up against me and he had no clue anything was out of place. He should. This is an easy to jump through spot. In fact, I used it as a Seeker before to jump over from there to there, but for some reason, they just don't think about it. I mean, this map does have random pieces missing out of it from time to time. They change so that as a hider you can slot into them, but this is always empty. There is never supposed to be a leaf block here, but still, for some reason they don't recognize that. And with a minute and a half left, it still seems that way. Comical thing, though, like I said, is that they brush against me all the time, and they don't even realize that there's something out of place here. They just don't realize it. You can see all the name tags of the Seekers all over the place swarming around. Funny thing is they don't even think to look in this room usually, but when they do, they never look at the leaf blocks. Suppose this map is supposed to be some sort of a hotel or something. There's bedrooms and such from place to place, and this is supposedly some sort of a little restaurant nook. Apparently, I'm part of the decoration right now. That would be rather eerie to be sitting in a restaurant and someone just staring out at you like this, pretending to be a bush. Watch, these two guys aren't even going to think about touching me. Nope. They had no clue I was even here. Seems I'm going to be one of the last 5 hiders. Is that guy on fire? Oh, good God. Well, 3, 2, 1. We win. I have earned another 80 tokens. Great. See you in the next game.